Okay, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Hope everybody's having a great day today. I know I am. I'm actually back in my hometown as of the wee hours of the morning. There's no easy way to get from Utah to Alabama other than just trek across the world and make it back. So I got to, no one was on the roadway early this morning when I come home. So that was a perk. Always looking for the silver lining, right, Coach? Yes.
All right.
So,
Amen. Amen. Good morning to you both. This is Deborah Martin, Nash, Texas.
hello, Deborah. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Okay. All right. So here we go. So if I seem a little bit like maybe scattered would be the word, it might be because I got in early this morning, okay, in the wee hours. But I'm excited to be here, and I had a lot of thinking to do last night when Coach gave me this word for today, and it's changing, changing. And it's a word that's followed me in my career, and even today, what I do in the world of network marketing and building teams all over the world, I'm forever having to change. You know, someone, and you probably heard me say this before on here, but there's actually a book out that basically states change is good. You go first, you know. But changing, if you looked at it, and Anthony, if you could, I want you to share the screen, but I want to tell you the definition for me this morning. Make or become different. Make or become different. And I saw this, and I had to share this with you. I love this morning. Life is like baseball. A great hitter only successful 3 out of every 10 times. So that means 7 times you fail. Life is like baseball. It's set up for you to fail, but it's not about how you fail or why you fail, but how you're able to bounce back from the failure to get those 3 hits to be a great player. I share that with you this morning. You go, what does that got to do with change and changing? Well, I think changing is you could really line it up with failures in life that's making you snap into a position to realize for things to change around you, you got to change. Sometimes things are not adding up. You got to make a change. And a lot of times it's in order to grow. It's in order to be more. It's in order to create something different for our future. That's what changing is all about. And for things to change, we must change. But here's where I really went last night as I'm driving down the road thinking about changing. Sometimes change, and when I'm changing, I found out that the people around me sometimes does not like it. Okay? How many of you could raise your hand and say, there's been times where I've made a change and some of my closest did not like it? It doesn't mean they don't love us. But a lot of times they don't like the change they're seeing because they feel like we're leaving them. And sometimes people might refer to it as crabs in a bucket. They're trying to pull you back down. Understand that if you're provoked, if you're inspired to change and to have a changing, to change in your life, go after it. Just realize that sometimes the people around you are not there and not so willing to want you to go change, okay? That's been the case in my life. So how do we change? We got to read a lot. We got to self-develop. We got to surround ourselves with people who are doing what we want to do. We've got to. That's that inner circle, right, Dwight? It's that inner circle. We feed off each other. And I got to pull this up a little bit. And sometimes I put this down. If we want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. Roy Bennett said that. So when I'm changing, I got to look at my inner circle. I got to look at what's around me. And sometimes if it's weighing me down, I got to release it in order to go change. And the last thing I wanted to say, and it was a quote by Mandy Hale, said, change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. Think about that. Change is sometimes painful. It's uncomfortable. People around us don't want us to change. But there's nothing more painful than being stuck where you don't want to be. So that was my thought this morning. Coach, thank you for the word. I'll turn it to you.
Hey, that was great. Very, very good, Coach Palmer. Awesome. Also, I wanted to tell you another person to jump on. I know you follow Coach Palmer on social media, but another great guy to follow is Aaron Decker early in the morning. His message this morning was on fire. It was about change. He talked about facing your fear in order to get to your freedom. So I thought that was pretty hand in hand with us, but he brings an early morning message. I think that cat gets up real early. I thought I did, but he's an early riser. But anyway, the word changing, I don't know why. It's really funny when Coach and I started doing this gathering with you guys. It was difficult. Honestly, the first 2 or 3 weeks, it was really hard for us to think of words. And that's crazy to say, but it was. And now things just kind of fall on us. So when I called him about changing or change, whatever, we both agreed it would be a good time for it. And changing is just simply to make something different from its original form. And I want to discuss how that we can make positive statements for positive change. You know, the climate in our world, it's no secret. It is no secret. It's not very good right now. You know, here's the deal. We don't have to be millionaires and give away cars and airplanes and boats and trips to start a movement of positive change. We have the most powerful tools within ourselves that we can use. I want you to listen to me. And here's what it is. It's our words. It is our words. Today, I know yesterday we challenged you to pick up the phone and call somebody that you care about. I'm not going to ask you to raise your hand, but I hope you did. But I want to try some of these today. I want us to try some of these power-packed words and statements to change someone's world. I'm going to go pretty quick because y'all know I love me a list, and I'm going to go right through them. I'm going to fire through them pretty quick. Just try this. I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I trust you. I promise you. And if you tell somebody you promised them something, keep that promise. I can help. I understand you. You're so talented. I believe in you. You will succeed. You inspire me. I forgive you. You're the best. It's no problem. Well, they say in Jamaica, it's all good. It's all good. No problem. You know, ask your words. Ask yourself, do my words reflect my commitment to help others, to continuously learn, to embrace change and support my family, friends, and my team's success? Now, let's plant seeds of success in someone's mind and heart today. How many of you have been on the side of a lake or a pond or a river and you've had a rock? I know as a kid we did this all the time, and you throw a rock out there and skip it as much as you can and you see that ripple. It's amazing. You can start a positive ripple effect that can be felt by so many people. Not to mention the positive effect you will feel inside when you throw that positive word out there and it just ripples out. For making a positive change in our changing world, guess what? You don't do a thing. You don't do a thing. You just say it. That's the key. You just say it. That's all I got, guys. Thank you for coming. Make a difference today. I know I rolled through those 14 little statements in Power Pack words, but throw a couple out there at some people you care about today, or some people you're struggling with. Make a difference. Be that ripple effect.
Thank you so much, Coach. You know, one of the things as you was talking is several weeks ago, a couple of months ago now, we decided as a group right here to make a change and start to come together as a power source. And some mornings it wasn't easy. Some people hacked in. They tried to, you know, steer us off track. But I'll tell you this change right here has been a blessing in my life that I'll never forget. So thank you guys for being a part of it. Coach, thank you for your commitment, and have a great Thursday. Find somebody, as Coach said, and make them have a better day, because we showed up and impacted their life today. We'll see you back here tomorrow, the end of the week.
See you guys.
Appreciate you.